Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I'm playing a video series of videos I've been doing for the while. Over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. And folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at the time I'm doing this, folks, I was tempted to say top of the morning to you, but I didn't. I withheld, okay? And I can do a decent Irish accent, so don't tempt me now. But we'll get into that. Yes, indeed, folks. The format of the show is real simple. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try some shit out. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to talk about it for a potentially uncomfortable period of time. But, it depends. It's all about the human interaction via the internet and such. That's what this whole thing is. But, yeah. Whilst I'm doing so inside the truck, but I'm not wearing grody work clothes. In fact, wearing a cool shirt. I'll get to that in a moment. But, yeah, because today specifically I went out for this item. Well, I went out for a different item, and then they had this item, and But I am wearing a cool shirt. When I wear cool shirts, I like to highlight the cool shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing today, folks? We're doing boom! It's my, kind of hard to see, it's my Zero shirt. Zero, famously a character from the Mega Man X franchise, then eventually went on to have his own little mini franchise, the Mega Man Zero franchise. Love Zero, great character, easily one of the best additions to the franchise. And, the fact that he gained the popularity that he did, that he was able to go on and eventually spawn his own games and stuff, it's fantastic. I love the guy, and I'm a huge Mega Man fan, so it's a great shirt. I love Zero. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today? What with the top of the morning to you and all that? Well, at the time I'm doing this, folks, it's St. Patrick's Day. I honestly completely forgot about it, and it wasn't until I saw posts on social media to the effect, and I was like, that's right. And if I'd been more proactive, I would have gone over there and done like a proper St. Patrick's Day special, but I knew there was one thing specifically I was going to do for St. Patrick's Day, because I do it every year, which is the Shamrock Shake. I love the Shamrock Shake. It's an American institution. You can't tell me otherwise. But I've already reviewed the Shamrock Shake. So what am I reviewing for you today, folks? Well, it's a variant of the Shamrock Shake, kinda, because, and it's leaking fucking everywhere because I didn't do a very good job of putting it together. Boom! It's kind of hard to see, but it's green. This is the Shamrock Oreo McFlurry, or Oreo Shamrock McFlurry, whichever one. I'll put the proper title in the in the title. So yes, it's, as far as I can tell, it's a McFlurry with some green shit in it. I don't know if it's going to actually have the mint taste or if it's purely visual. What I do know is this took way too long to get to me at the drive-thru, and at one point in time, the guy who had literally said to me, "We're just waiting on your McFlurry," like 2 minutes later came back with something that wasn't my McFlurry at all, and I was like, So let's try a thing, folks. Let's try a thing. I don't usually do the McFlurry stuff. I've done one on the show. I forget what the hell, I think it was like a pretzel one or something like that. But this one, I had to, man. It's got the Shamrock Shake aspect to it, so let's give it a go. It does have the mint. I figured it would, but that makes me happy. I love mint stuff. Some people don't like mint, and that's fine. Everybody's allowed to like and dislike what they want. However, I will just mention this. The worst person I've ever known didn't like mint. I'm not saying that makes you one of the worst people I, could potentially ever know. I'm just saying you're in bad company. That's pretty damn good. The thing is, I've definitely had something very similar to this. probably from Baskin-Robbins, because effectively all it is, it's a mint cookie and cream ice cream. And that is perfectly okay with me. The mint aspect is subtle, like the Shamrock Shake. I remember when people years back were saying, Shamrock Shake is just vanilla shake with some green shit in it. It's like, no, it clearly has a mint aspect to it. I will say this. I think that they've gotten better with the mint aspect over the years. Because, and I'm not saying, I know for a fact that at least for a period of time, even though I would still get them, I remember the Shamrock Shakes had kind of a weird chemically taste to them. And I think as time has gone by, they've sort of refined their process. And, I mean, I don't know if it's any better for you or anything, but it doesn't have that anymore. It just has that light mint taste to it. I mean, for me, this works perfectly. It's mint, it's cookies and cream. Those are two things I love. I mean, it's Oreo, so, you know, I mean, kind of like eating an ice cream version of a mint Oreo. And I love mint Oreos, so it stands to reason I'm going to be a big fan of this. All the flavors come through nicely. Like I said, no funky aftertaste or anything like that. It's a nice little variation. Seasonal variation on a very standard treat. Oreo is basically in everything these days. It's inside your bloodstream. It's, inside the chemtrails. That's what it is, folks. It's not water vapor. It's not mind controlling this, that, or the other thing. It's just Oreo bits. Oreo bits floating through the sky. But yeah, I like it, man. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. Like, it's not, gonna blow your mind or anything. But it's a simple, effective little treat. And like I said, it's a nice little seasonal variation that, for me, made me happy. Because, like I said, I just went in for the Shamrock Shake. So, I gotta get Shamrock Shake at least once for the year. And what better day than on St. Patrick's Day? And so to have this as a nice little add-on, I can appreciate it. That's about it, really. 2 questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Would I get it again? Maybe. Would I recommend it? Sure. As for getting it again, like I said, it works perfectly fine for me. It's ice cream, it's cookies and cream, it's mint. I like all those things. The only thing is, if that's available, chances are the Shamrock Shake is available, and I would personally do the Shamrock Shake over the McFlurry. I like ice cream. I really do. I've reviewed ice cream on this show many times. It's not something I go out of my way to get, though, just because. Like a milkshake, absolutely, because it's a drinkable thing. But like a McFlurry, something like that, it's not bad, but it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. So I personally would just go for the Shamrock Shake. But at the same time, Shamrock Shake doesn't have the cookies and cream aspect. So, and as for recommending it, I mean, hell, man, folks, give it a shot. It tastes good. It tastes, if you know what mint and cookies and cream taste like, it's going to taste exactly like that. For me, that's a good thing. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, you can go there and have yourselves a truly luck of the Irish rest of your day. What with the Irishness and such. I'm a little Irish. I'm a little Irish. Not a lot Irish, but I'm, that general region of Europe is mostly where my lineage comes from. Got some British in there, got some German, got some Polish. I'm extremely white. That's what it fucking comes down to, man. I did that ancestry thing. They could have just mailed me back a fucking thing of liquid paper and just said, yeah, that's you. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. But, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But, what you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, that's not always the easiest thing to do. Even on the day of the St. Patrick. Was he the dude who chased the snakes out or converted people? I don't know, man. I'm just in it for the shakes, folks. I don't drink green beer. I don't partake in. I'm from Illinois. We have a tradition of going over there, making the Chicago River green. It seems like it's a little bit of fun. It seems a little bit wasteful and probably not the best thing for the stuff, but whatever. It's important even when we run into situations that are stressful or frustrating. We take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I'm posting this late in the day, so it's going to be a little bit later when it finally uploads. But maybe if you watch it in time, you'll still have enough time to go over there, go out, get yourself a Shamrock shake on St. Patrick's Day within the timeline, because everybody knows if you get yourself a Shamrock shake on St. Patrick's Day, you go over there and you get 3 wishes from a leprechaun. But it's not like a proper little Lucky Charms type of leprechaun. No. We're talking the Warwick Davis leprechaun from the Leprechaun movies, which I don't care what anybody says. The first one of those is still pretty damn fantastic. Or conversely, maybe just go watch the fucking Warwick Davis Leprechaun movies. At least the first one. It's got Jennifer Aniston in it. Bye.